Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Larry Snow, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at how to set up Mailchimp groups. And this is going to be part one of a three-part series where we're going to be taking a look at your management tools for your list. So we're going to be taking a look at groups, segments, and tags. And in this video I'm going to explain what groups are in relation to segments and tags, how they're different, how they're kind of the same but not really. And we're going to show you how to set up a group for your Mailchimp list. Sounds like fun? Let's go do it. It's coming up next. Before I get into groups, one of the things that Mailchimp recommends is that you have one list. Now, I know that this is really challenging for a lot of people, and I am guilty of this myself. Is that it's so easy to create multiple lists for different aspects of your business, for courses, for opt-ins, for leads. You just create multiple lists. The problem with that, and Mailchimp will tell you this, is that you're going to get penalized by having to pay for all those duplicates. So I highly recommend, and I got to take my own advice here, is that you create one list where then you can do these groups, segments, and tags to organize and manage your one list. It's a tough sell, but if you're thinking about cost-conscious type of thing here, I would try to minimize that cost impact by combining, or at least trying to minimize the number of lists that you have. All right, with that being said, how do we do groups, and why are they different from segments and tags? Groups, if you really think about it, are categories. If you're familiar with WordPress, we have posts, and in our posts, we create these categories for each post to kind of live in on our website. So that's the analogy that you would think about when you're talking about Mailchimp groups. Segments, on the other hand, are really like filters. So if you want to assign a segment from your group for, let's say you have a group of cars, that's the name of your group, and then you can have subgroups of that. So you could have Porsche, Lamborghini, Ford, whatever it is. And then from there, you can also do segmentation. Let's say you want to do a filter of the Ford group that says, okay, they purchased this course from this group, and then I can use a segmentation to do that, to say, if this, then that. That's kind of a filter. That's a segment. The last one is tags, and tags are really labels, just like you would, again, in WordPress, add tags to a particular post. Those are labels that you can then search for in WordPress, but in Mailchimp, there are labels so that you can assign specific things for that particular person. All right, now with that out of the way, let's go see what we can do to create a group. So let's go over to our audience tab. I'm in Strategic Marketing Solutions, and we're going to go to Manage Audience, Manage Contacts. Go into the Manage Contacts tab here on the second page here and click on Groups. So in case you weren't aware, either through this video, Mailchimp does describe what groups are when you go to set one up. So we want to click on Create Group. So when you start creating a group, one of the first questions it's going to ask you is, how should we show group options on your sign-up form? And you have various choices. So with checkboxes, you can have various options for a group category. If you want to do radio buttons, people can only select one. As a drop-down, people can select only one. And then the last option here is don't show these groups on my sign-up form, which means it's going to be like a hidden option that people don't know that they're actually being assigned to a group. I like to keep things above board, and especially in the days of GDPR, make sure that people know that they're being assigned a particular group. Especially if it's going to be something that you're offering in that group, they won't know why they're getting that if they're just signing it up, right? So I would absolutely, it's up to you, but I would recommend that you make sure that you have either the check boxes or the radio buttons, because what's going to happen is that this sign up form is going to be embedded on your website so people can check it off if they want to be added to this group. If you have the understanding that if they sign up, they know they're going to be added to this group, then I guess, yeah, you could hide it from them from checking it off. So we'll do check boxes. And we'll do that cars example I was talking about before. So it'll be cars, Porsche, Ferrari, and we'll do Ford. And then we click save. Okay, so we've now done our groups. Now you can import your existing list into these groups, or you can say just done for now. So I'm going to click done for now. So here's our cars group, and we can go to view groups and it'll all come out like that. So then let's go to the sign up forms. Let's go to embed forms. And you will see here it says show interest group fields. And if I scroll down here on the preview, here is our interest group fields. So we can see how that's going to get added to our embedded form. So we're going to show required field indicators. I don't want to show format options because these days it's pretty much HTML. And you can show only required fields if you like. But that's good enough for me, just to show you what this is going to look like. Then we go over here and we'll click in here, copy that. Let's go over to our website. And I'm just going to create a page for it right now so that you can see what it's going to look like. Because I have Gutenberg, I'm going to have to choose the HTML block. I'm going to paste in our HTML. So we pasted it in there in the HTML block on the Gutenberg editor, and we'll click preview, and that's what it's going to look like when someone goes to this page and signs up to my email list. They'll have the option to select Porsche or Ferrari or Ford or all three in our cars category or our cars group. So once a person has been added to your group, then when you go to do a campaign or whatever in Mailchimp, you can actually segment out for that particular group. So in this case, cars, and then you can segment down through what they've actually clicked on. So if they clicked on Porsche or Ferrari or Ford, you can then send a particular campaign to those particular people. And that's how you manage groups. So there you go, guys. That's a quick version of Mailchimp groups. If you have any questions or comments, post them below. I'd love to help you out the best I can. If it's about Mailchimp, groups, segments, or tags, post them below. If you're new here to the channel, this is the type of content I produce around email management, particularly Mailchimp, social media marketing, and WordPress. If those subjects interest you, make sure you click the subscribe icon and also the bell so that you get notified when a new video goes up on the channel. For more about me, go to larrysnow.me, and I'll see you in the next video.